I can recall, even from a distant time, the sun being yellow, warm, not hazy, cold and white. It seemed bigger, but perhaps is nothing but the fact, or perhaps potential, that a child has memories, dreams linked to a fantasy. I can remember just yesterday, perhaps again a flippant fantasy, that the sky was actually blue, and the single clouds didn't mar the view but enhanced the sky, and it lends the question why. Why can a child's eye, behind the potential that an adult's eye lies, provide clarity beyond what an adult denies? A sun being yellow and warm, nurturing, often mellow, not the blue being cut, severed or tethered to a crisscross of pattern on a pretense or projected blame that damage be done by the wayward population, a society that simply breathes and exists, that strives to survive, through its efforts thrive. A white, cool sun. Can this be true? Is the populace deceived? Doth another question why? Is it but me that seems to see more cool than warm, more white than yellow, more striated sky? Am I also to deny? Maybe I'm not meant to ask the question why, and to not recall, as an adult or a child, that the sky is truly blue, the sun yellow, sometimes hot, sometimes mellow, that would meet upon a distant horizon set. Is a child to forget? Is an inquiring mind, with clear sight of eye, meant to accept a lie? That the sun is now white, and the clouds long, light tracks, narrow and tight, a weave as a web that fills the sky, and not acknowledge or deliberate some deceit, some despicable lie? I do recall, as a wee child, that the sun was indeed yellow. Even as a pale skin, clouds were protective when the yellow was less than mellow, and there was no lattice within the blue that broke from behind. Clouds that freely moved, even in the slightest breeze, the view would change, become anew. Sometimes animals flew across the eye of the child's sky. But at no time does one recall or recollect long straight tracks, nor a weave as a web to the horizon led, for reasons taught but in this web caught, and truth be consumed and bled. Might many eyes look up to the skies and ask themselves a simple question, why? Why is the sun cool and white, and why do seldom animals fly? Is one to believe, through blue light screens, that it all must have been nothing but a child's dream, and that the child's eyes lent nothing but to fantasize, that no more than what a mind is for is to accept the vision through another's eye? That truth is a lie. Animals did never fly. The weave of web was always the sky, that these clouds and only these have led to horizon's bed. Who am I? One might pry, audacious such a mind that questions the sky, that dares to query as to what and as to why.